Hey everybody, it's Bryan. I'm checking in on I think it's day 12 of our trip. It is Sunday um, afternoon here in Thailand, and we are just about to head out from the Bethany home from Pongsalatong, the uh, the church and the school that we've been staying at, the orphanage. And I, we've been giving you a lot of reports on the activities we've been doing, and I just wanted to stop and take a minute and maybe go into a little bit more detail about what's going on with the team, with us, in our hearts and in our minds. Um, we have been exhausted every day of this trip. We have traveled so much. We've flown, I think, three, four, five, like 7 or 8 times since we got here, different plane flights, including the trip over. And we have seen so many things that it's really hard to wrap our minds around what's going on. I'm having a hard time processing everything. I've preached four, 4 or 5 times. Jason and Jeff have also preached, and um, Harley has led in some singing and some games, and she's been teaching English, and Bonnie is singing and doing the same. And we've all really had a chance to minister in ways that I wasn't sure that we were going to get to do, but it's really been wonderful. We spent the first part of the trip passing out a lot of tracts and witnessing. We witnessed at 2 Buddhist temples, and I think that really did a lot to shake us up, to see how responsive people are to the gospel here. I'm really wrestling with a lot of questions about um, what the definition of happiness and wealth are. You know, we have seen people at the Longneck village that, by our standards, would be living in poverty, and yet they don't see it that way. Um, it makes me wonder who really are the rich ones. Many people have come to Christ on this trip, not because of anything we've done. We've just been um, in God's hands. We had, I think, 22 the first time, and then I think we've had 14 here at the school. But I wanted to share with you this morning something that I just found out about that happened in the Sunday morning service. That was the service in which pretty much all of us got to minister. And I had the message this morning, and I talked about um, walking in the light and not walking by sight, but by faith. And I had Ajahn Suntorn, the pastor of the church in Bangkok, translating. And in the audience today, we had just a wonderful woman, a really nice woman, who um, said that she hadn't really, I guess, given her life to Christ. And I found out that she used to be some type of shaman or witch doctor, and she wanted us to come after she accepted Christ today. She wanted us to come to her house and just throw all the idols out from her home, and to pray and to bless the home. And unfortunately, we don't have the time to do that. But the Ajahn, the teacher here at the church, is going to take care of that. So I'm just in awe, really, of what God's doing. I am terribly homesick. I miss my wife and my kids very much, and yet I can't get out of my mind at how beautiful the work that the Homes Ministry is doing here. It's so vast. It spreads all across this country, and we've only seen parts of it. They've spent decades building up so many ministries that will outlive them. They're already grooming people to come up in their place and to take those roles. So um, kind of have mixed feelings about going home. We have another week ahead of us. We're going to be doing a lot of prison ministry in the next several days. We're going into the men's prison and the women's prison separately on visits, and then I think we're going to have full day access at the women's prison, I believe. And we'll be doing some preaching and teaching and singing and things there. So there's still so much ahead, but our thoughts and our minds are certainly on home. We do thank you for the posts and the emails that we've been getting, and it very much keeps us going. It encourages us. So please keep praying and know that we are safe, and we're being well fed. Lots of rice, lots of new and hot and spicy foods. but we're doing well, and we're looking forward to coming home and sharing everything that we possibly can with you. So until the next one, next post. We're backlogged, by the way, on video. There are probably 30 or 40 videos I haven't uploaded yet, so please sit tight. You're going to be getting a lot more in the next several days as we're going to be back at the house more. So until then, God bless.